Hello, it's Dr. Mike Lindinger. Thank you for taking the time to join us for part 3 of our video series.
Here we are in part 3 of the OVET video series, where we will talk about you can lead a horse to water and have it drink. We have been talking about dehydration and the importance of electrolytes in maintaining hydration or recovering from dehydration in performance horses. The best way to get electrolytes and water into horses is by having them drink electrolyte solutions. Our research has shown that the water and electrolytes rapidly enter from the stomach and enter the upper intestinal tract, the small intestine specifically. Water and electrolytes are rapidly absorbed in the small intestine within 10 minutes of giving an electrolyte solution. The electrolytes already begin to appear in the blood, and potassium starts showing up within muscle 30 minutes after giving the solution. Our research also shows that electrolytes given to horses begin to appear within 1 hour of horses exercising. So electrolyte solutions work, but if horses do not drink it, it will not work. So how do we get our horses to drink electrolyte solutions? As mentioned in part 2, effective electrolyte solutions for horses are about half as concentrated as electrolytes in horse sweat. This is because horse sweat is very concentrated. Such concentrated solutions do not taste good, they empty slowly from the stomach, and they may not be as effective in rehydrating as a properly formulated solution. From the horse's perspective, it is also important that the solution must taste good. If it doesn't taste good, it will not be consumed. It is important too that the solution is somewhat sweet and has other flavors to mask the bitter taste of most electrolytes. Horses need to be taught to drink electrolyte solutions. One could make up the electrolyte solution as per manufacturer's instructions in a bucket and leave it for the horse to drink. The horse will sniff at it, maybe taste it, but that will be the end of it because it won't taste good. It's novel, it's new, it's different. If the horse has a choice between water and electrolyte solutions, water will win every time. So the horse can't have a choice, and you also can't start with full strength solutions. So if you try to start with full strength solutions, it might be 2 or 3 days later before the horse is thirsty enough to overcome their distaste of the new solution. Much too late to be effective, and such a strategy would likely place the horse in a condition of severe dehydration. So what to do? The best approach we have found is to wean the horse onto the solution. So start with a dilute solution, maybe 1/10 that of the manufacturer's recommendations based on the label. Again, no choice with the electrolyte solution or water is crucially important. Offered in a bucket so you know how much is consumed and approximately when. The horse will almost certainly drink this dilute solution, and when the bucket is empty, then increase the strength of the solution twofold. And this can be kept going on an ongoing basis until you are at full strength. If your horse will not drink the solution, then consider trying a different effective product. Once your horse is drinking the diluted solution, then do continue to wean on the process over a period of 3 to 7 days, gradually increasing the solution to full strength. We have used this approach with single horses and with small groups of horses that are in a paddock together, and it works very well. Within 5 days, all horses were drinking from the bucket or trough the full strength electrolyte solution. So this is a very good approach for performance horses that are training and competing in warm months. These horses will benefit from being on an electrolyte solution instead of water throughout these weeks and months. Using a bucket also allows us to monitor their intake to determine if they are getting enough. Is this approach expensive? Well, maybe, but the cost of poor performance and ill health is far more expensive than the cost of prevention and the ability to maintain good health and performance. After all, you're in it for the performance and you want to do well when you compete. Another big benefit of training your horse to drink your electrolyte solution is that he will drink whenever he's in new places. The water in new places always tastes different, especially to horses who are very sensitive to smell and taste. In these situations, it is common for horses to not drink, and this contributes to ongoing dehydration, poor health, and poor performance at competition sites. So the advantage is that adding your electrolyte powder to the local water makes the solution taste virtually the same everywhere you go. Your horse that you have trained to drink will now drink anywhere it goes. And now we move on to the second important part of the training. No other activity should be offered to the horse until the horse has consumed the desired amount of electrolyte solution. The horse will learn that hydration comes first, then play and activities come after. Do not wait until competition to try this. This needs to be part of your everyday routine training regimen. The horse is not allowed to train and do fun activities until consuming an appropriate amount of electrolyte solution. Your horse will learn that the fun begins after he has consumed the drink. Do these training practices require an incredible amount of patience on your part? Oh yes, they do. But how is this any different from any of the other forms of training that you are already doing and using with your horse? And you may have every other part of your training right, but if you compete with your dehydrated horse and you do not come in first or achieve your target level, then all the training has been for nothing. Your horse will not be able to achieve its potential because it was dehydrated and unwell. So here is a practical example. Say that you had your horse drink electrolyte solution as you have trained with its meal before a 2-hour trailer ride to the competition site. This provides some reservoir of water and electrolytes to replace what will be lost through sweating during transport, which is good, but it's not likely enough. The trailer ride was on a hot morning through winding roads. The horse had to work moderately hard to maintain postural stability during transport. The horse lost 20 liters of fluid through sweating during these 2 hours. Recall that a 15-liter loss is clinical dehydration. Performance will be negatively affected. It is important for the horse to rehydrate, either while still on the trailer or immediately upon coming off the trailer. The horse needs to be offered the electrolyte solution, and over a 1 to 2 hour period, the horse needs to consume 10 to 20 liters of electrolyte solution. So, to conclude, maintaining a state of hydration is within the grasp of every horse person. The principles are simple, the approaches are practical, and the benefits are clear. Thank you.